Hey, what is going on, you freeze-dried fur fruit? It's not very often that you see the exact same 60 cards, or almost the exact same 60 cards, win back-to-back regional championships. But this 60 card Mew list almost did it. Well, almost 60 cards. Got second place. This exact 60 got second place at San Diego Regionals, piloted by Nathan Ginsberg, and then at Liverpool Regionals, Leon Kesselring cut a judge, or was playing a list that was -1 judge from this, +1 Marnie. I like the 3 judge personally, and they actually won at Liverpool Regionals. That rarely happens, and that makes me question, or that made me question, is this just the best way to play Mew? And maybe is this the best way to play Mew out of all the other ways that you've ever been able to play Mew? So I played it out a little bit on the stream the other day, and it went really well. I really like this build of Mew in general. I've played with something similar before, where you have like a bunch of different cool combos to pull off in matchups throughout games. And if you know all of your strategies in your different matchups, you have a lot of cool strategies that you can kind of play aggressively towards and can usually execute, because Mew VMAX sees so many cards through the draw power of the Genesect V. I'll only talk about a couple things in this list because it is Mew VMAX at the end of the day. So, I mean, it's Mew VMAX. There's not too much else to talk about. So, cross switchers in here, of course, which allows us to combo aggressively with the hand disruption of the Judge or the Roxanne, while still taking out priority targets on our opponent's side of the field. Of course, one of our most common win conditions in this build of Mew is Judge plus sometimes Path. And to completely shut out our opponent, disrupt their hand, put the Path to the peak in play. If we're up against like a, Lugia deck, shut off their Summoning Star, V-Star power, and then maybe they can't Summoning Star turn 2, and then they just kind of lose the game, and we just take over from there. So we got the cross switches in there that allows us to do really aggressive combo plays. We got the Lost Cities in here, which allow us to have more options at shutting down the Lost Zone decks, so they can't, reuse certain attackers, or we can completely shut certain attackers out of the game or take those options away from them. The big one to kind of do in that matchup is to go like turn 2 Lost City plus Gust up their Greninja, and then knock that out and send that to the Lost Zone, taking away their draw power from the Greninja. But also, if they're playing a build of Lost Zone that plays water energy, they can't use the Greninja attack to do 90 damage to 2 of our Genesects, which is usually a pretty big win condition for Lost Zone decks, is to actually take some of our Genesects out of play, KO a couple of our Genesects. So really like the Lost Cities for that. And then also is kind of our win condition in the Reggie matchup as well. Collapse Stadium, good against both of those decks as well, because if the Lost Box deck is going after our Genesects and setting up damage on them, we can use the Collapse Stadium to discard those Genesects and then remove that damage and that 2 prize liability from play. But also up against Reggies, well, they need to have one of each Reggie in play. So if Collapse Stadium gets put in play and sticks in play, they can't attack on their following turn as long as we KO the Pokemon that had the energy on it. And the last thing would be the Parasol. Super good against the Yveltal and the Lugia deck, and also pretty solid up against the Lost Zone deck. Like I mentioned, a lot of times they're going after our Genesects, and the Parasol stops Sableye from being able to spread damage to them as long as it's on the active Mew VMAX that we're attacking with, which I don't know why it wouldn't be. We may as well put it up there. Of course, they do play Escape Rope, and sometimes they play Lost Vacuum to get around it, but that's fine. It helps sometimes it doesn't. And of course, we always have the power of late game disruption of Roxanne in every single matchup. And yeah, Mew's so strong right now. And the one thing, I guess, with the recent release of Crown Zenith, there's a lot of Sky Sealstone going around, and with Sky Sealstone usually comes Drapion. So I don't know how things are going to shake up fully for Mew VMAX with this new Crown Zenith format. Will the Sky Zenith, or the Sky Sealstone plus Drapion combo decks actually be that good? I'm not sure. So as of right now, I'm still pretty on the Mew hype train. It's not a deck that I would ever bring to a regional championship. I don't think coming up anytime soon. But if you're a big fan of Mew, or you're wondering what I think about Mew, I think Mew's pretty good in general right now. So let's go ahead and let's get into some gameplay so I can show you guys how to operate this deck a little bit better. And if you want to catch some more gameplay besides just what's in this video, check out the secondary YouTube channel. I've already got a video up over there with some Mew VMAX gameplay with this list. All right, I've started enough. Let's go ahead. Let's get into some action. I want to get rid of the Escape Rope here. Yeah. Okay. Lost City. I prize both my Lost Cities. Let's go. I was gonna say, so Lost Cities are the key in this matchup. And then I prize both of my Lost Cities. That is super unfortunate right there. Yeah, Lost Cities generally the key in this matchup. Not when you prize both of them, though. Yeah, not when you prize both of them. Power tablets can be a big deal in this matchup. Why is our Oricorio as well? Which doesn't change too much. The Oricorio is just kind of nice sometimes, but... Sheesh, man. I gotta keep drawing here. Because I like need an out. Like if they put a path in play turn 1, I'm gonna need an out to it. These open psychic leave options. I have 2 cross switchers to work with, I guess. Cram for next turn to potentially get out of everything. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. I could have leaving Mew in the active is a little bit sus into the steal, I guess. Like if they get a turn 1 attack with heavy slam, that's not cool, but I don't definitely want a double cross switcher next turn, so yeah, I don't definitely want a double cross switcher next turn, so do I coach juniors through Metafy or is it just masters? No, any division. Bad Lucky off the rip, okay. Interesting. Good Luck is actually like a good attacker in this matchup. I don't know why they took Bad Lucky. Oh, they're going with the Sonar, it looks like. Makes sense. Sometimes your hand is really bad, so that they have to sonar for trekking shoes. Oh, Quick Ball actually. Wait, that's weird. Why would you get a Quick Ball instead of trekking shoes if you actually had a playable card in your hand? Why would you not go for? It's interesting. It makes me think that their hand actually has a draw supporter in it. If they would go for a Quick Ball, I mean, I don't really want to reset their hand, so I think I'm just gonna retreat and swing. But that's curious. Why would they not get a trekking shoes? Maybe they didn't think about getting trekking shoes. Okay, we got a Lost City. So this allows us to all of a sudden be aggressive with like just KOing Reggie, sending him to the Lost Zone, and then threatening double Lost City on one of their Reggies. Maybe they have a speed well, that doesn't make any sense either though. You still want trekking shoes to find a draw supporter, so yeah, now I can go like Lost City KO Steel, and if they ever put another Steel in play, I can Lost City KO the other Steel and then just win the game. Or that can be the plan anyways. Doesn't always work out that way, but we can try and make it work that way. Yeah, I saw that V6. That's what I just replied to. unless you didn't hear me. All right, capture coming down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the Quick Ball grab there. I guess Quick Ball they could Quick Ball for Drago. Okay, they could Quick Ball actually for Drago. And then yeah, they could Quick Ball for Drago. And then net into Drago. That could be the reason to actually. Okay, that's actually a reasonable reason to go for Quick Ball actually over the Trekking Shoes, which looks like yeah, that's what they have. Okay, cool. They put the Cape of Toughness on the Gigas though. I guess if they attack with Lecky first, that's fine. If they attack with bad Lecky first, that's fine that they have a cape there, to be honest. But this does let me go. Like on this turn right now, I could go Lost City, Lost Zone this Lecky, and leave the Gigas there. And then if they attack with the other Lecky and I Lost Zone that, oh, but they still have this Lecky and the discard power they can recover. So that would be fine, I guess. I should probably just Lost on the Gigas here. They might play 3 Gigas, though, would be like the only thing. That'd be the only thing. They could play. Maybe I should Lost on the Lecky here. Actually, that's curious. No, because they have they could just rod back the. They definitely play triple Lecky. They might not play triple Gigas, so. Maybe they're trying to throw me off. They're trying to be like, oh, it's got a cape on it, not the choice spell. Why would you ever go for that? They didn't really do a whole ton. I don't know if I actually want to judge them. They played Serena. They drew quite a few cards this turn, actually. Played Serena. I mean, is there a higher chance that they have a research in their hand now, or if I judge them? That's basically all I'm scared of, is like them having research. I'm not even like scared of it. It's like the only thing that's like I'm like worried about. I was like, yeah. I don't think they got it, to be honest. I think we're chilling. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Technoblast here. Send him to the Lost Zone. Oh wait, dude, I didn't do the math. Do I ever Lost Zone the Steel? Dude, I just didn't do the math there at all. Yeah, I should have. Well, I don't know. I should have done something different for sure. I don't know what I should have done, but yeah, I did not do the math there at all. The cape protects the Gigas from the KO. Maybe the cape was correct from them then. Maybe. I missed a decent shot that I had a tablet here. I could have got one. I could have got one too if I played the cram and got heads. I literally had one. Lost on Steel seems better. Wait, why is Lost on Steel better though? They would have lost on 2 of their. Oh, I also had the vacuum in hand, so I literally could have vacuumed the thing. But it's only whenever a Pokemon is knocked out. Oh, but that would be it getting knocked out, right? They always have 3 Gigas. They don't always have 3 Gigas though. That's just not true though. But the thing is, the reason you want to go after the Gigas is because then they have to get the Gigas on the bench and then get it into the active. Whereas like if I don't KO the Gigas and I go after the Steel, they can just send up the Gigas, load it up, attack, and then if I go Gust KO the Steel, they still have the Gigas set up. And then also they could bench the Steel, net the Steel, and hold the second Steel. So it doesn't quite work all the time, to be honest. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it does. It should go to the Lost Zone, right? They should go to Lost Zone here. That's funny though. I can't believe I messed that up. I mean, it gets knocked out, so it gets knocked out, so theoretically it should go to the Lost Zone, I think. Yeah. Whenever a Pokemon is knocked out, put that Pokemon in the Lost Zone instead of yeah, so it should go to Lost Zone here. Now I need a Psychic Leap, to be honest, so I might just Psychic Leap this Gigas and keep my Vacuum as another out. Oh, they're yeah, okay. Dude, this is so cringe. I can't believe I made that mistake. This was not thinking. Now they get the free Terra Spark, and they didn't even put the Gigas back in play. But that does mean they should have put the Gigas back in play, though. I feel like, to be honest. I'm just gonna judge it and then knock out their active, right? I kind of have to judge. My hand is kind of dead. How can I play this though? I want to Psychic Leap this turn because I could retreat, switch card. Retreat, switch card, Psychic Leap here. And then what? Then I just get attacked by Lucky again theoretically next turn, right? I gotta go for the knockout here, I feel like. Maybe I Psychic Leap later. I don't know. If I want to keep the Roxanne, if I want to keep the Echoing Horn. I wish I would draw 2. I'm just gonna hold the Parasol because it's a dead card guaranteed. Okay. Yeah, so do I just go for the knockout here? I feel like I should just go for the knockout here. Man, that sucks. I can't believe I messed that up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just swing here. Cool. We're chill. This is the one thing that having, if we do have what's it called in play here, I could have actually gone. You know, I could have gone Chromatic for Escape Rope there. No, my Escape Rope's gone. Never mind. If you have Oricorio in play, the Lucky play can't happen. Like the Lucky would do 20s on the bench, and then the Giga still needs a Choice Belt. So that's the one thing nice about putting Oricorio in play in this matchup. Actually, is it stops the Lucky play. I wonder if I can do something weird with the horn here. I don't think so. This is looking bad, to be honest. This is not looking good. Maybe winnable. Oh, they're already decked out. They have 1 Ordinary Rod left. How many Scoop Net do they have left? They use 2, 3. They use 3. They have 1 Scoop Up Net left. Okay. I feel like I just want to Lost Zone this Steel here. I feel like I just want to Lost Zone this Steel here, like retreat. But they don't have the. This is such a weird game. How much does this swing for? It swings for a lot. Steel is kind of nuking right now. I could retreat to a fresh Mew. Do I even have another Mew VMAX in the deck though? So weird, man. Become quite the game. I kind of want to Psychic Leap at this one, but I can't. How many Gusts do they have left? They're down 1 Serena. I think I'm bossing, so I think I do this. Maybe I wanted that Mew V, to be honest. But am I just attacking with the fresh Mew now? What does attacking with the fresh Mew accomplish? It feels like it doesn't accomplish anything. I kind of just want to psychically, but into a Genesect. But I don't know, is that worth? Does that do anything? What am I accomplishing if I do that? I'm actually just not sure, to be honest. I could try and triple tablet Psychic Leap KO. That'd be pretty good, actually. I want to keep the Echoing Horn still, because I could cheese them if they try and cheese me. Cheese reversal. I do need the switch card. Oh, I didn't play the tablet. No. Dude, that almost got so bad. Let's go. Shout out to BTCGO for being a mid client. That's funny. The Psychic Leap KO is pretty big here. This is actually you can actually make it so you like always beat Reggie if you pull off this play where you go. So what you can do is, do I leak the secret strat against Reggie? All right, so the secret strat against Reggie to beat Reggie as Mew. If you get the first knockout on, let's just say Regice, if you can go Technoblast KO Regice with Lost City, and then they go Gigas one hit KO, you can go Mew VMAX, triple tablet, Gus up the other Regice, second Lost City if you need it. Psychically back to the deck, push up, I don't know, Genesect, and then you want to KO the Gigas and they lose the game. You just like win in that, because they can never win. If that line of play happens, they can never win. Now the counterplay from the Reggie player, is they scoop up net their Regice or whatever one you lost owned. So like if you lost on Rock, they bench the Rock, load up the Gigas, and then scoop up net the Reggie Rock and keep it in their hand. But if they don't have the net that turn, you literally just win the game as Mew. But you need like the tablet second Lost City combo, which I don't know. Mew's pretty good at seeing every card they want, but I mean sometimes you whiff. So sometimes you get there though, to be honest. So sometimes you get there as well though. I think we actually have a line here. See, they pick up the steal there. See, they pick up the steal. They can't. You can't leave the second one in play there. You gotta pick them up. All right. But now I can horn them. Ooh, horn the double rock. They're out of net. Let's go. The counter to the counter though is horn your Reggie Rock. Bodied. And now we just win because they're out of nets. The counter to the counter to the counter to the counter. Beautiful. You love to see it. This could still get weird though. What are we at like right now? They're gonna force that up. I got one boss left. No, I should have the guaranteed win here because I just go knockout and then it's over. So now we just like, so they do this boss play to try and stall us. I don't know how many switch cards I have left. I'm pretty sure this is my last energy. So this would work, except what I'm going to do here is I'm going to retreat and I'm going to Psychic Leap. They also deck out first, so I don't even know how much this matters, to be honest. But I'm just going to Psychic Leap here. Like, this feels like the safest play I could possibly ever do. It puts an energy back in the deck, and then I remove all this damage from play. Like, it feels safest. So we should have the win from here, I think, at this point. Oh, they have they have a Marnie, and they have an Ordinary Rod left. But I have, what, 11 cards left? Yeah, and I could, like, Psychic Leap again. Yeah.